Oh. Hey, how's it going? It's been a while. Or has it? Maybe not. Hey everybody, it's that Manga Dude again. This time we're doing a tier list of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden Villains tier list maker. Quite the name. Seems like they have most of the Naruto villains, I would say so, or at least most of the important ones. So yeah, let's get started. Try to make this video a little bit shorter than the last one. All right, so let's start with this is Sakon and Ukon. Those are like the twin dudes. They have some cool abilities. I think their fight's pretty cool against I think it's Kiba. I think Kiba fights him, right? Right? Yes. No. Yes. I think it is Kiba. Well, regardless, the fight's pretty cool. I mean, are they the best villain? No, not really. I think B is fine. Donzo, he's a jerk. I think he's a pretty interesting villain in the fact that, like, he doesn't necessarily do anything bad. He just kind of is manipulative and, like, well, he does some pretty screwed up things, but I wouldn't say, like, he's a villain in the fact of the other characters were, like, certain things. I think his fight against Sasuke is pretty cool. I think his ability is also very interesting. So I'll stick him here. Daedara! I think Daedara is a great Naruto villain. I like his ability a lot. And I like how he goes like, ha! And things just explode. You know, just very, very normal things. Okay, her name is like Ren or Ron or something like that. So clearly I don't remember and I don't care. Did she even do anything? She has a fight against somebody and she gets like absolutely blasted, so I'll just put her down there. He is not as bad as her, but he's also very uninteresting. He just gets rocked multiple times. Like, kind of sucks, man. This poor guy. Like, gets absolutely wrecked by multiple people, so you gotta feel bad for him. He's at least a little bit more memorable because he gets rocked multiple times, but even then, yeah, it's just not that interesting. This guy, he's the one that ambushes Naruto and the gang, right? In like the Forest of Death. Does he even do anything? At least I remember him. This guy's cool. Dozu, I think is his name. I used to draw him a lot as a kid because I was like, yeah, he's so edgy. He's got wraps around his face and he's got the fluffy back for whatever reason. Is he really that interesting? No, not really. I do think his like arm amplifier cannon, I don't know what you want to call it, it's pretty cool, so I'll stick it there. Gaara, I think Gaara is probably one of the best villains in the game, one of the best villains in the anime and the manga. I think he's got a really sad backstory. I think his fights are always very interesting and affect the story in multiple ways. I also like his redemption arc as a character. Yeah, just a very, very solid character. I really like him a lot. I like his abilities a lot too. I just think they're cool because he just controls sand out of a gourd. You know, very, very normal things. Okay, so next it's Jirobo. Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, he does his job. Choji beats the crap out of him. Tada, yeah. Kimimaro is cool. He doesn't do a whole lot, but I do like his backstory that ends up coming back in Shippuden. So that's cool. I think Tayuya has really cool abilities, but she doesn't really do much. Like, I like her like flute and then like her little ogre things, but yeah, for the most part she doesn't do much. I mean, she gets beaten by wind, so take that as you will. Kidomaru, I think is his name. He's Spider-Man. He's got cool abilities as well, but also not too interesting of a character. I really don't like the Sound Ninja very much. Not gonna lie, like the Sound Ninja 4 or 5 or whatever you want to call them. They're okay. This guy, he's kind of a nice catalyst. I wouldn't say he's a very good villain. Gato, is that his name? I think his name is Gato. That's pretty funny. He's okay. I think he doesn't impact. I mean, well, he like kind of impacts the story in terms of like why one of the villains does the things that he does, but yeah, he's okay. Haku, great. I love him a lot. Just an awesome character. Totally thought he was a girl as a kid, because I feel like that's what most people thought. However, I think he's just a very interesting and complex character. Probably one of the better written characters in the series, which is saying a lot. I like his abilities too. I think they're really cool. This guy, his name is Hanzo, I think. Hanzo of the Mist. He doesn't, he has an impact on, like, the war and, like, why people do the things that they do in terms of, like, Orochimaru and them. So, I like him a lot. I think his salamander thing is pretty cool, so I'll stick him up here. Hedon! Okay, so I don't think Hedon is, like, that amazing in terms of the anime and manga, but however, in the Naruto fighting game, he's, like, my go-to character. I also like his cockiness, his brashness. I think his scythe is super cool, and I think his ability is really cool. Actually, he does have quite an impact on the series, just because of the person he kills. I'm not going to say it in case, for whatever reason, you haven't read or watched it at this point. However, yeah, he does kill someone very, 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 very important. And we'll leave it at that. Kisame, he's my favorite character in Naruto, but I will say he is not, I'll move Hedon down, actually. I would say Kisame is a great character. I wouldn't say, he's my favorite villain in the bunch, but I do think he's very impactful. I think his weapon is really interesting. I think his, other form is super cool as well. I think all his fights are also very interesting. I don't know. He's just like a fun character. I like drawing him a lot too. So, I guess that's kind of biased. Tachi is also top tier. Very close to the top for me, but not the top. I think his backstory is also extremely sad. A lot of these villains have pretty sad backstories. It's just, I guess it's just to make you feel empathetic towards them. Or to, like, understand, I guess, that, like, villains aren't necessarily bad, like, because they're evil. They're bad because of circumstance or other things. But I like Itachi's backstory a lot. I think he's very important. Kabuto, I think he's one of the top villains. I think his prevalence throughout the entire series, where you think he's just an assistant to Orochimaru, but he actually is a lot more. And I think his impact as a villain is important and has, like, multiple rumblings throughout the entire series. And I think his build up to becoming a main villain is also very cool. So I'll put him up there. Kakuzu, I think he has a really cool fight against Naruto and the squad, but for the most part, I don't think he's that interesting. I do think his, like, abilities are cool because he has, like, multiple jutsu forms and styles that not a lot of other people can brag about. So I think that's cool. Conan. I think Conan is one of the least interesting Akatsuki characters, and that sucks because I feel like she could have been written so much better, but she does, like, almost nothing throughout the entire series. And her fight against one of the main villains is whatever. Like, it's really cool, but it just shows that she kind of sucks. Like, I don't know how else to say it without being a jerk, but, like, yeah, she's not very interesting, so I'm gonna have to throw her down here. I still think her design is nice, but that's about it. Madara, he's cool, he does things and beats the crap out of, like, hundreds of people. Yeah, nope, we're not gonna talk about this. Nope. All I can say is, pulling a Final Fantasy, just don't do it. Don't pull a Final Fantasy. Mizuki, I think that's his name. Like, he's okay. He only does something in, like, the first couple of chapters / the first episode or two. So whatever. Yeah, he doesn't really do much. I think he has, like, a comeback in the anime, but yeah, I don't really care about him. He doesn't really show off anything either, so I don't know. Obito, I think, is a great villain. I think his reveal was like, what? I think he's more impactful than Kisame, so I'll put him there. Orochimaru, also S tier villain. I think Orochimaru's impact on Naruto and the emotional impact, and the deaths that he's had or killed and all the people that he's affected in such a negative way. I think he's probably one of the most effective villains, I would say, because, like, he actually gets stuff done, which is rare. But Yeah, I like him a lot. Sasori also gets a lot of stuff done, so you gotta respect him. We gotta respect the drip. Zabuza also top of the A's. I think Zabuza is probably one of the best written villains as well. I like his weapon a lot. I like his story a lot, and yeah. And Zetsu sucks booty. Zetsu for me is the worst Akatsuki member, or Akatsuki, I don't know how to say it. The worst member of the organization. Like, he just doesn't do anything. Could have done better. He's got a cool design, if that means anything. But yeah, I think that's my list of the Naruto tier villains. Gaara, Kabuto, Orochimaru, all very good villains. You could tell that I kind of liked the normal series more than the Shippuden. I guess not, maybe not, because I have a lot of top tier villains that come later. But for the most part, I like both pretty good. But I think this is my list. Yeah. So if you guys have any comments about it, or if you have opinions, or think I'm wrong, which I bet you there's a lot of people who think I'm wrong, yeah, let me know in the comments. Make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe these to me. So yeah, show your support so I can keep making videos, and you know, these are fun. I have a really great time trying to talk through all this stuff and sounding like a bumbling idiot, but yeah, very entertaining. So I'll see you in the next video.